Hello, welcome to my inspiring journey.
How you doing, Lee?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, just thought we'd do a quick video really to thank everybody for subscribing to the channel. Really do appreciate it. We didn't expect it to get it done that quick, did we?
No.
We thought it was going to take a long time to get there. But thank you each and every one of you. And thank you everyone, for liking videos as well. That helps us a lot. It
Yeah.
really does. Me and Lee are modest. We know we aren't the best YouTubers in the world, but what we are
Yeah.
is we've got art. We've got a big art, and we'll always give us all. It's good to have you back with me, Lee, as well, mate. It is. How's your foot?
Not good.
Still not great.
No.
You get checked tomorrow, tomorrow? No,
No.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Wednesday.
You get it. Go back to see how your managed surgery went, don't you? But once it heals, you'll feel a lot better than what you have done.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But anyway, let's get back in it with this. Lee, do you think it's worked talking about other football clubs? What you don't support?
Yeah.
Do you think it looks like it works, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We've been learning along the way. We've learned quite a bit actually. Got a nice surprise coming up before season starts for you all as well. So hopefully you'll enjoy it. I've been working on it since what? Before Christmas? Just before Christmas we started it, didn't we?
Yeah.
So hopefully, fingers crossed, you're going to enjoy it. But yeah, so yeah. Once again, I can't thank you enough. It means so much to me and Lee. It really does. I thought it was going to take us months to get this into this. Do you know what I mean? I really did. Honestly, I did. And I am modest and I am humble, and you know, I, I do respect things and I do appreciate things in life, and you know, this YouTube channel, we're going to see how far it goes, guys. We're going to see how far it goes. Hopefully, you'll continue to enjoy what me and Lee talk about. Yeah, we're not always going to get things right. We know that. And we rely on you out there to correct us when we've got things wrong. So don't be frightened of correcting us when we've got something wrong. And if you don't agree with what we're saying, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. It's it's all about learning and valuing each other's opinions along the way.
Yeah.
As long as people be disrespectful to one another in chat and stuff, I'm all right. I'm happy to have a honest debate and stuff. Lee, what about you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I did a video on England yesterday, Lee.
Yeah.
Saying that me and you watched it and stuff.
Mm.
Right? Just how disappointed were you in England?
Very disappointing. But it's not our best. It's the best goal, but we're not. You should make it better. That's not used
Should have scored more goals.
Should make more goals. Yeah.
Look, Thomas Frank wasn't happy with last 25 minutes.
No.
He even said Thomas Franks. Bloody hell, I'm thinking of Tottenham. Thomas Tuchel said it last 25 minutes. He wasn't happy.
Yeah.
He wasn't happy with it at all. And some of these players have, they've got to take a long hard look at themselves.
Yeah.
I know it's end of a cruciating season for most of these players, but anybody would give the right arm to play for England, wear that famous white shirt and come out and represent your country.
Yeah.
These guys are privileged.
Yeah.
And to put in a performance like that was good enough.
No.
It really wasn't. Looking for how transfer window's going for clubs, League.
All right.
Man United have signed players, haven't they? Man City, they got Liverpool got Frimpong in, didn't they?
Yeah.
They're still after that Works, aren't they? He's going to be a brilliant signing, that Works. He really is. I think he's going to take Liverpool to the next level. I really do. Florian Wirtz, I think he's going to take him to the next level. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with Tottenham. The talk is Thomas Frank's going to get the job. I'm not sure about it, Lee. But Thomas Franks, what people have got to remember with Thomas Franks is the players were brought in for him. He didn't pick the players.
Yeah.
The players were brought in for him, so it's going to be interesting to see how he gets on. You know, and Tottenham sacked their women's coach today as well. He's gone. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of news coming out between now and the start of the season in August. Hopefully, we'll try to cover as much as possible. Sometimes, you know, it's like now I've got my two granddaughters at home with us today. One Shelley lives with us. She lives with us full time. And my other granddaughter Delilah, she comes on a Friday, goes back on a Monday, but this week we're having it till Tuesday. She's just over a year old now. Is Delilah, and Shelley Ann's coming up to 2 in August. Time's flying, isn't it? Really, it's flying with them. Do you know what I mean? It's tiring and stuff, but you wouldn't have it any other way, would we? We wouldn't have it any other way. We can kids coming, and you being proud uncle and all. So Lee, apart from thanking everybody, what have you got else you want to say, mate? No. So you think? Do you think we're going to be busy this summer?
What, Leeds?
Well, no, all teams in general and Leeds, yeah. Well, Leeds is going to be on your channel, isn't it? Leeds Stadium TV.
But I think most of the clubs that Man United, Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea will probably be busy. West Ham probably.
Well, they've got to do a full squad rebuild, haven't they?
Yeah. Nottingham Forest probably be busy. Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, well, they want Champions League, don't they, next season?
Villa might be get players in go.
Well, they've got to get rid of players before they can bring players in.
Well, Brighton probably get players in.
They never seem to get a transfer wrong, Brighton, do they?
No. But Bournemouth
could be busy.
Brentford could be busy.
Crystal Palace, if they're allowed to participate in Europa League, you know, because they'll be busy.
Burnley probably be busy.
And Sunderland as well.
Sunderland, probably Leeds, probably busy. But
yeah, I think so.
Most of them in that Man United probably be busy.
Man United are always busy, aren't they?
Man City, depends on that court case.
Yeah, no, it's been said about that, has it?
No.
No, it's been said. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be really interesting.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to pre-season.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I really am. I'm looking forward to watching Club World Cup and all. You know, I'll have, you know, some interest in that and stuff.
Yeah.
So, can I ask you a quick question about Arsenal?
Yeah.
Right. A lot of the Arsenal fans are saying that they want Victor, what's he called, Gargoyles, from Sporting Lisbon, right? Is he better than Sesko? Sesko seems to be a project where he's going to get better in time, whereas Gargoyles is a player where he scores. He's ready now. So why do you think Arsenal are going for Sesko over Gargoyles?
Probably experience per.
Yeah, but it's not though. That's the point. He's only Sesko. Sesko is a player with potential, whereas Victor Gargoyles is the player where he's already now. He's guaranteed goals.
Yeah.
Is it because he's young? Do you think?
I think he's young, but I think he's experienced.
You think that's what it is?
Because Arsenal wants everybody. Arsenal wants everybody players.
Yeah, they do. But this Grammaric, this Gregores is only linked with Man United and all, and if Arsenal miss out on him, and he goes, they go for Sesko, and if Gregores works out at Man United, Arsenal will be kicking themselves like they've gone for the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's why I think it's going to be interesting this season.
Yeah, like we've got bananas instead of his.
Yeah, we're talking about bloody top at range strikers, and we're on about Go on, Lee. What about him?
We've got Anderson, but we've got last year someone to get is Paxton Anderson, but instead we've got bananas instead.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting for all the teams who've got newly promoted sides. Like,
I want to see how well Alex Holland's doing in Sheffield window and Burnley.
Well, Sunderland have got the stadium.
Yeah.
They've got the fan base.
Yeah.
Burnley, small fan base, but experience in Premier League.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see how they handle it and how we handle it. Leeds handle it.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. Like, we've got to get some recruitment right. All the 3 teams who got promoted have to get the recruitment right to stand an ounce of a chance of staying up. A sliver of hope to stay up in league. They've got to get the transfers right, because if they don't get the transfers right, they're coming straight back down again. That's how important this transfer window is.
Yeah.
Now, Leeds United, apparently, it's nearly a done deal for that defender, that Brugin, whatever it's called. We'll do a video on that later on Leeds Stadium TV, but apparently that's very close to being completed now. So Leeds might be making their first signing.
I want to see when Leeds United shirt.
What, you want? Wait till he's holding that Leeds United shirt. Yeah, because there's a lot of rumours out there, isn't there, Lee?
Yeah.
A lot of rumours, and some of it's. You see, I've always found it difficult to get excited about a signing, because even the T1 journalists like David Osteen and Fabrizio Romano and like Fortini or whatever it's called, and Ben Jacobs and stuff like that. And sometimes they get stories wrong as well.
Yeah.
So sometimes you are best waiting until it's a done deal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I do think we'll all spend money, Lee.
Yeah.
This transfer window. I think we'll spend big money. Leeds, Burnley, and Sunderland.
Yeah.
If we can still know that to stay in this league, you have to spend money.
Yeah.
You have to bring in quality players who are ready to hit the ground running. You can't bring Leeds United, Burnley, Sunderland are not in a position to bring in players with potential. They've got to bring in the players who are already there.
Yeah.
Because we haven't got time to wait for them.
No.
We've got to hit the ground running.
Yeah.
You've got to hit the ground running. You need to win. You need to win you need to win at least 2 of your first 10 games.
Yeah.
You've got to win at least 2 of them.
Yeah.
So you can stand a chance. And hopefully you can do that in 5 or 6 games.
Yeah.
But try win a game every 5 games for, at the start of the season, just to give yourself some points on board.
Yeah.
Going into busy Christmas period.
Yeah.
Because I think that's where that's this season. A lot of teams. I don't think it's going to be as bad of a season for quality as what it was last season. I think it's going to be better this season for quality wise.
Yeah.
But I do think that you need to make sure that you're still clinging on to team who's 17th. You need to cling on to the coattails, because that's the team you need to get in front of. the team who were 17.
Yeah.
You know, get in front of that team who were 17. You've got a really good chance of staying up.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So look, just thought we'd have a little chat and a little thank you to everybody. Much appreciated anyway, guys. Really do appreciate it. Lee, you got all you want to add, mate?
No.
Well, thank you very much for watching this edition of the Sporting Journey. Until next time, guys, have a lovely day. It's a goodbye from me.
Go for me.
Take care, guys. See you all soon. Bye-bye.